So, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whichever suits you best, and welcome. Today, a small stream, since I'm starting a little bit late. Fantasy stuff for any no menu glitch marathon run. We're doing this simply because I need to practice this game. This morning I was feeling very tired and burned out. Ended up taking a big nap on the couch, and that helped me, I would say, a lot. I'm feeling better, so let's see how it goes. Right, everything is set, so we'll be starting in 3, 2, 1, go! Hello Racco, I hope you're having a great day so far, and I hope that the remainder of your day goes as well, or even better. How are you doing? That's marathon safe and I got those time. It doesn't make sense. Yeah. Now that's better. I mean, getting 21 minutes to the sandworm is unreal. Unreal. Oh, still trying to wake up. Finding out my share may be a little bit high. Yeah. I have such a weird body. So put the message to 1, battle speed 1. Alright. Have a chat with Alice, and then we will see the principal. So today, if you want to see the game in its entirety, I would not say entirety because we'll be skipping many of the things the 100% category will actually do. But at least we'll be seeing the game a little bit. There's this little stuff that is done every once in a while that tires me a lot. Stop that moving the emulator on my SDD will that solve the problem? But it looks like there may be something underneath. So I bet it's my graphic card was having a rough time dealing with everything. Right, Vortex for 59, we are 1 under, and Earthsmith. Classic. Let's check it out. 60, still 1 under. That's good. $61, now we are 1 above, and Jazz misses. Classic Jazz. So we'll have to fight, and Han will have to participate into the fight, which will not make for a quick fight. At least 2 above, 7, that's very low. So there's a chance this goes to another round fight, which would be a little bit better. Come on. This is fine. There we go. Yeah. Not optimal at all, but that's Wow, we had many encounters in Dupiata basement. Oh, hello Commodore Canada. I hope you're having a great day so far. And I hope that the remainder of your day goes as well, or even better. How are you doing? We are doing a marathon run practice. The reason being that it has been selected on the Retroton that will happen at the end of the month. That and Ogre Battle 2, so I need to practice both. So here we are. Today I wanted to do 2 runs of this, but this morning I was completely spent. Had a little bit of rough times in getting asleep yesterday, so game over cancer. Oh, sweet marathon spot, nice. What will you be doing then? That's very good news. I never heard about that, so I'm kind of curious how does it work and so on. Alright, so let's walk to Zima. Race in Randomania against Lady Ariana last. Woo! That's quite a challenge. And you're doing another random run into that. Oh, nice, nice, nice. That will be very interesting. Alright, we're Valley. We really hope not to get too many encounters. The idea is that we need to find Professor Holt, who's currently at the bottom of this place. These encounters are really not something to be bothered with. Even the flatter plant that you just saw is not very much of a threat, but we are seeing statues. Whoa! Yeah, better. Oh, yeah. We were right in a way. There are statues. Statues of friends, so they've been turned to stone. Not good, but luckily Alice throws us on some kind of a chase, and she remembers that medicine was located in a city that is way down to the south, named Moken, so we're going there. The idea is still to run away from everyone. Pretty soon we will get vengeance against those monsters, of course. Oh god, what happened to the city? And it's time to meet our friend Rune. Yay! Mr. Nice Guy, as I call it. This guy is pretty strong at that point. I think he's like a 12 or something like that. So we'll be using him to get a little bit of grinding and a happy session until we get further ahead. So first of all, redo order. Next, adjust the macro system, which is a very neat system where we basically tell the game which kind of turn order we want to have, and the game will take that and mix that with the monster's turn order, and then if things are lucky it will go our way, and if it's not, well, we tried. But the macro system was pretty unique to this era. So, like I said, Rune is vastly overpowered for this area, and will be using his massive skills and technique, especially the Gra technique that you just saw, to do one-shot kills, because he will spend most of his time out-turning the small monsters here. And since he acts first, it's basically like you start a battle like that, Gra and GG. We'll do that until room gets around to 40 TP over time, which will allow us to get a very good basis, especially in experience. Hello, Fly Eagles. I hope you're Fly Eagle Fly. Sorry. I hope you're having a great day so far, and I hope that the remainder of your day goes as well, or even better. How are you doing? Yes, good luck. That's especially important considering that many of the areas in this game are deadly. There's also many bosses that can kill us if we're not careful. Luckily, we will be prepared. But still, it's a little bit annoying. $58. One or two battle more and we'll be fine. Yeah, that should be good. Han and Chaz are level 4. That will be plenty enough. That should be plenty enough to allow us to survive through Tunaway Base. So, to escape, because we won't do the reckless thing. And next we talk to Grandfather Darwin. This game can be obtuse by time, but one of the things that they tell us early is that you can always find good information if you need to talk around. Especially from bartenders and information monger like Grandfather Darwin. You might say every RPG does the same, but yes and no. Every RPG basically assumes that you will do it. And at that point, sometimes they will give you a cue about what you need to do. While this game is very much telling you that you need to do this instead. And that helps. But regardless, Grandfather Darwin tells us that at the bottom of this place, at the bottom of this basement, lies the Archline, which will remove the petrification from the people in Zima. So let's go get it. This dungeon is the start of many that can be potentially dangerous. There's a small possibility that we lose a run here. We don't want to, but still. Even in marathon setup. Because there are some monsters that can lock us from running away. And those guys, as you see, will do a good amount of damage regardless. So we need to have good legs. Losing Han is not a problem. In fact, losing in any character at that point is not a problem. Because eventually we'll be able to recover those characters at the next stop. Whoops! I made a mistake! Oh, that's not a problem. We'll be able to recover. I use one telepide too much. Those kind of things happen, especially if you're nervous, like I am, or if the menu blinks. Let me explain. The menu were kind of not totally perfect in this game. Sometimes two inputs can be recorded and it will force you into the action that you're not necessarily wanting to. And this is why there's a category that is called menu glitch, where basically at a certain point very early in the game, well, where we are, you will be able to bypass the menu, access the memory, and treat the game into thinking that you actually won. So that category takes about, I think, less than 20 minutes to conclude the game. So crash misses, that's fine. Earth hit. With stay? No, round 2 fight. Miss. Shame. So we'll have to use Alice. Foy, and there we go. The spells are quite unique to this game. Foy refers to, oh wow, come on guys. Wait a minute. He's asleep, let's resurrect. So, Foy spells refers to fire, what spells refer to ice, and Zoo spell refer to light. 2 graphic shields. Yeah. Next. We will remove Grizz equipment, update Alice, Jazz, and we are ready to dive into the Bird Valley. It's a very treacherous area. Many of the monsters that are here are potentially strong, and it's beginning to be harder to run away from battle. In this game, failing to run away will most probably be very punishing, so we're going to dive. One of the very neat things that this game does is making homage and reference to many of the first Phantasy stars. In this case, I think it's a direct reference to Phantasy Star 1, and there will be many more to come. So, the first of many run failures. Almost all of the characters are vulnerable unless you're Alice. I buffered her defensive ability with 2 shields because in this game there is no restriction on the amount of weapon or shield you can wield at the same time. Meaning by that, if you have many one-handed weapons, you can use them in each hand. You can always use a two-handed weapon in both hands, meaning that, for example, Grizz's axes will always be two-handed and a sword will be two-handed as well. Oh, that was a very good Bird Valley. Why don't I get those in a regular run? Nah. Daggers are two-handed, so yeah. I will need to practice that one, Commodore Canada. Alright, skip. Oh wow, that was a very good Bird Valley. Same goes with chest and consoles. Okay, if you are holding up to go through a door, if you see as you are crossing the shadow, the door will open as soon as you get there and save your frames. I could always try this eventually. That being said, it will not be into this run. Not because it's not a good idea, it's a very good idea, but simply because I will need to practice and master that technique first. So here we'll be meeting with Seed, the giant computer, and Rika. Rika is the most valuable player of this game. She has extremely good offense, very good skills and technique, and she'll be the main healer by some point. So as you can see, she's a very versatile character. In fact, the ladies in this game take a very big place. in terms of being useful. You will see soon enough. Now see that decides that to be able to master the ongoing monster epidemic that is out there, he blew himself up, which is quite drastic, but you know. So we'll be setting a few macros. Oh wait, there we go. No. There we go. Now we equip Chaz with the ceramic sword. Change the order. There we go. We are set, and since everybody has died, I don't need to make the emergency stay by Nadia. That being said, there's something that I need to do that I haven't done yet. Oh, I'll take that one. My risk. It's not a problem. First of all, I need to do safety saves more often, so I'll be practicing that. And second, those monsters are very interesting to take. Lastly, the reason why we don't bother to revive either Grills or Ham is that they will leech experience point. In this game, the experience is not earned. It is shared among the surviving characters. So as such, the smaller your party, the bigger their share of experience and the more they will learn. So this is why it's a good idea to alas dispose of some character early. Now Rika is a bit vulnerable. Pretty soon that won't be the case, but right now she's taking a little bit too much damage to my taste. Goodbye, Chaz. We'll be reviving them soon. Won't take that one. Can I? No? Okay, don't attack. Fine. Oh, we might be in a jam now. Monomate on Alice. We'll be fine. There we go, ceramic shield octane. That was the piece of equipment that I needed to have Rika. At that point, she would have taken 1 hit point of damage from the whistles. You understand that now she's not able to, but this is fine. Pretty soon we'll have a good grinding session, which will remove all of these problems. We're going in here to get additional pieces of gear and a little bit of XP for Rika and Chaz. They got so. Rika is at least level 4. In the run, that would be okay to do. Oh boy. Please. Oof. There we go. In the run, that will be more than enough to actually brave the passageway. Right now, we'll have to make with it. We might be in a bad situation. Yeah. Especially since I'm using all of my monomates early. But you know what? We're fine. Now I need to remember to go get a telepipe into Ido, which I will do. Nice walk. If I remember correctly, it was that one. Okay. Damn. There we go. Luckily in this game, staying at an inn will solve everything. But instead of going to the inn, we'll go to a very neat place, which is Alice and Chaz's house. There we go. That works as an inn. Also in this game, the way the side quests work is that they will be mostly dedicated into hunter mission. There will be other kind of sub-quests that you can undertake if you visit certain dungeons and so on, but we'll be using just a minute. There we go. That's enough. Boy, ceramic helm. All right, we're set. There will be other kind of bonus dungeons that we'll be visiting on and on sometimes, but mostly the board that you see here will give us a lot of sub-quests that we will be undertaking. So right now we have one. There we go. Yeah, we're set. 5 out of idle because this is faster, and I just saw that we are level 5 instead of being level 4, which is perfect. Passageway. This is a very dangerous area. We are not supposed to be here. We are severely under-leveled, but this is fine because we'll be using some of the monsters mechanic to get us in some early level if we are able, of course. Undead. Come on, Alice. Alice? Ah, she died. Defense, defense, attack, and attack. Yeah. So you see the mega slugs that are here are worth a lot of XP. Main problem is actually to kill them because they're pretty strong. They can paralyze as well, which is why you want to kill them as fast as possible. Got him. Okay, we should be fine. Ideally, you want Alice to survive a little bit longer. We'll be using those slugs to get us to level 9 and 8. Ah, you just saw an example of menu blinking. You know what? We'll probably reset. Yep, that's a shame. This is the kind of bad stuff that happens often into the passageway class. Just have to reset and go through again. Going through the passageway is not a problem, but getting the right level is harder. Alright. Inner, defense, defense, and a swing. Planer is a very neat spell that we'll be using a lot through the run. It allows us to gain a very big boost in terms of speed, which will allow us to act first most of the time, if not every time. Of course, you need to be able to cast it, and that is not a guarantee. Nearly out of the passageway, which is fine. Yep. And we're going back in. This is the best way to grind early levels. Once we get to level 9 and 8, or even 8 for both Rika and Chaz, we'll be fine to continue on with the game. Good. Let's go with that. Oh wow. Rude. We really need Chaz to get those XP, so that is why resetting is actually a way better scenario than trying to get only Rika ahead. So you get a pretty good example on why the passageway can be merciless. If things goes well, that's not a problem, but things tends to be rather tedious. Okay, bye Grizz, that's fine. One down. Come on. Oh, just a little bit short. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You're kidding me now. Okay. So we'll have to try to finish this. I don't think we'll be able to. Can you double slash it? Yeah. Passageway is doing his passageway stuff. I do suppose that eventually we'll get through. Oh wow, can I stop having those 4 slugs encounter? That's pretty rough. Rika just under. Alice not getting. Oh, please. Yikes! Pretty uncommon that the passageway. Oh, again! Come on! Can you stop creating my people, please? Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. That does not give as much XP as, for example, getting a slug, but we'll take it, I suppose. There you go. Now, if Alice dies, that's fine. Level 8 everywhere, we'll go with that. We'll be fine. Alright, so we got earlier subquest which requires us to kill this feisty fellow. We'll do so. I will stop commenting for a little while because I need to count damage. It's very important. 4, 11. Right. So shift. Yep. Attack. Attack. And what? 12, 18, 18 plus 4, 30, and 22, right. And now let's go. You'll see the beauty of the macros. 22 plus 12, 34. 46. 58. 70. Oh, I missed it. Okay, that's fine. You will attack. I want you to raise yourself. And you need to do what? 71. 78. 82. Attack. Attack. 83. 84. 88. 95. 96. 1. Then 1 and 2. Okay, so we need to have both, all three characters die, starting with Han, and we need to keep Chaz alive. Still continuing to do damage at that point is good. Come on, stop dodging. You have to shield. In fact, the best idea is still to do that. Bye, Han. No. Still need Chaz to do a little bit of damage. Please don't attack Chaz, thank you. You will use the wood cane. There you go. And attack. Alice, maybe? Okay, that's fine. I know you love him, which is very fine, but please don't kill him. Please kill Alice first. No? Okay. I respect your opinion. Sometimes. Okay, so now we just need to waste our turns until both of them are actually defeated, which can take a little while. Bye, Chaz. The worm has decided to take a liking into Rika. Don't do that. There we go. So now we finish the battle. There we go. Job done. So what this does is Rika will have plenty of experience point, and she will be much stronger than the rest of the party and will be setting a lot of our strategies around that. So first of all, put her in the front. Is it what I want? Nope. The reason why I hesitated is simple. We really need to have Alice in the back row, since she will be the deciding factor into the next boss fight. Right, so Zeo's Fort, that's a pretty dangerous area. We'll be running away from everything, safe from the boss here. And the idea is to get to the very top, where a friend is currently being held against her will. We'll be grabbing a few stuff here and there. Oh no, monsters! The soundtrack in this game is pretty. One failure, that's a classic. Oh, please don't kill my guys, thank you. We'll be using harm to heal ourselves. Grizz, we really don't care. Grizz is still alive for a reason, and that will be in a while. About half an hour still. Until then, whatever happens to the blue guy is none of our problems. Is a clock. And now we'll be approaching some stairs hidden because that guy exists. That's a problem. Oh, please don't. Of course. This is fine. No, not you. I need your TP. Alright, so remove the ceramic mail. Rika will equip this and that. Change the order. Grizz, Chad, Han, Rika, Alice. And let's go. Juza. He's a particularly nasty enemy, can do a lot of AoEs, and will be using that. Not abusing that, will be planning our battle accordingly. Like with the sandstorm, the only sandworm, the only one surviving the battle will be Rika. Right, everything has been done, so 40. If we can get additional damage from the others, that's fine, but other than that, it's pretty much Rika's job to deal with this guy. As soon as Rika reaches 50 hit points or below, we use the G-Res, which is basically a medium spell healing. Rika is now currently weak against a lot of his attacks, but not against Foy. So that's an advantage. We'll be depleting almost all of Rika's skills and finishing Juza with a bit of physical attacks, the way it works. Wow, that many force flashes in a row. Pretty rough. We can throw a disrupt. Okay, you're up for blood, disagree. Nice crit. There we go, we got it. Alright, so re-equip the graphite suit and this. Chaz will that. On the knife over the leather shield, we remove everything from Alice to make her faster, of course. We throw a G-Res in Rika's direction, always helpful. And we finish climbing the fort. Job done. We rescue Demi and we'll save the world. Uh-oh. Who's that guy? That's Leo. I need your help, chat. Is he a bad guy? I mean, he's wearing black, he has a pretty nasty aura around him, but I don't feel that he's very much dense. He seems bad. Oh, red eyes. But Grizz has red eyes. So does that mean... why is there a battle? Let's run away. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's that? I don't like it. Ooh. we might be in a bad situation. Hello Tetrisben, I hope you're having a great day so far, and I hope that the remainder of your day goes as well, or even better. How are you doing? The same applies to you, Phantom Knight and Janet. How are you all guys doing? You need to remember to put off ads once I do my streams. Magic. It's magic. Alright, so Alice seems a little bit ill. She probably got a cold from that last blast. So we need to travel far to the east to find a cure for her. Ah, let's do that. Demi will be joining us for a little while, which is quite neat. She's interesting to have around. So first of all, Demi remove everything. Rika will remove her headpiece. Next, you use a telepipe to get out of crew. Almost ready for bed. Nice. Alright, I hope you're having something tasty then. Right, so Demi tells us that here we'll be finding a vehicle. That's neat. That will allow us to cross the sand, the quicksands, there we go, and to go faster around the planet. Quick, very useful heal with the healing spat. Sloppy Joes with potato chips and carrot stick. Okay, I must admit something. I never had Sloppy Joe, so I hope you're having a good meal. This is the vehicle that we'll be using, the Land Rover. Funny enough, if you get out, it will be in our inventory. Most of the battles that you have with a vehicle are fairly, put that in quote, easy and winnable, but there are some that aren't. Example, the Desert Leech that we just saw. If you take the time to battle it quickly, you will find yourself in a jam, because this guy has more hit point that you have special point or shield point rather. And if you end up losing all of your shield point with a vehicle, you die, simply put. So no, that's not a good thing. Wait. Yeah, I do need a psych round, but I'll be selling my stuff before. There are a few items that I need to keep. The wood cane being one of them, and the leather shield as well. Other than that, we can sell pretty much everything else. That's fine. We cannot sell the Land Rover, alas. Trade. Now we buy 1 psych round and 2 psy shields. There we go. So we'll be updating Rika's equipment, there we go, with a psych round. And we'll be using the last telepipe to get us out of Thermi. Next, use the Land Rover to cross what's left. I don't save here because the chance of this run dying in the Lydia Tower is near no. But it is not no. Every dungeon has its difficulty. This one is a little bit harder than Leo's Fort, but as you can see, we just met an old friend. Grizz, Demi, Rune, we got Jazz. We do macro H. We want Rune to do UN, and we got to do Disrupt. The rest can attack because at that point that's what we want, and we'll be using 2 Psy Shield for Rune. What this will do is that Rune has become a defensive powerhouse. There's not a lot of stuff that can do damage to Rune. And he'll be keeping those 2 Psy Shields for the remainder of the game. So Rune was here to unlock. Oh, I'll take that. Don't do corrosion. That's all I require. XP. Yep. Hey, guess what? Grizz is dead. Is that a problem? No. So Rune was here to unlock a weapon, the only one that is known to neutralize enemy barriers. So that would be interesting because if you recall the fight against Zio, the first thing that he does is casting Magic Barrier, which nullifies all damage incoming in his direction. So without this Psycho Wand, we will never be able to harm Zio, and that's a problem. Yikes! Yeah, that hurt a little bit. Res. Don't really care about Demi because the android has a very neat ability, which is auto healing as they walk. Come on, guys, stop ambushing my party. No, okay, that's fine. We will have to use Demi's magic power to recover. Next, I wanted to avoid that, simply because it takes time, and because we'll have to use Grizz. Right, the Psycho one. Uh-oh, what's happening? Like many times in this game, once you find a useful item, the enemy tries to take it. So we'll have to kill this guy, Saner, and you will cross them. Barrier up, that's good. Saner up. I need you to focus on Grizz, please. My friend. This is fine. Hey Grizz, you did a good job at doing nothing. So I need you to do D-ban. You don't have any more crosscut, you can do it soon. D-ban boosts physical defense. Come on. That was not what I wanted you to do. That's fine. Can you shift? Not yet. Okay, so no, not illusion. Double slash and defense. The 3 characters that will survive these battles are Rune, Riga, and Chaz. The other 2, we want them to die. Nope, don't do that. Good, 1 down. Continue. We're still far from killing this guy, so that's why I still continue to do massive damage to it. Good. Now we just need to finish the battle. Of course, him being a boss, he will try to stop us, which is very commendable, but in a speedrun setting, I will not have bothered healing a Chaz for only 20 hit points, but since we really want him to survive that one, I'll be doing so. Many physicals thrown our way. Yeah. And we got the cycle one, so everything is well in the world. We will win easily. Oh. I don't like this. Why the sad face? Guys. Oh no. F in chat for the loss of Alice, who gave her life defending Jazz. That was one of the first well, there are some, but it's one of the first major characters to actually die in a video game. There are many which will do that eventually through games, but in my childhood there were not that many. So this loss has an impact. We now have a very good reason to actually go back to Zio and have a healthy chat with him. Right. Before we do that, we need to come here and do one thing. We need to get upside shield that will give after to Rika. There we go. And state and do some macro. The reason why I did state is very simple. This game has a bug, and eventually what it will do is it stores in memory the data coming from the characters. Yeah. So if you don't take the time to do this little thing, wait, GRS, yeah, that is the menu state. It will keep in memory an old version of your character. So sometimes you'll be defending, for example, with skills that are with the stats, sorry, that are outdated compared to what they can do. And now I made a little mistake. No, concentrate. Double slash. G4. No. 2. There we go. Now that works. I'm kind of curious because I never heard about that. So if you can give me more info, that would be appreciated. Alright, so the Psycho 1 was able to neutralize the barrier, stopping us from entering Nervous. Nervous is the control center that controls all of Matavia's climate. Alright, let's take those. XP! Ah, okay, makes sense. We are not forced to do that. We could very much pass through this entire dungeon without fighting anything. In fact, If it was possible to run away freely, that would actually make it faster. But for the sake of the speedrun, and since I already do it, I'm using macro H at least twice to be able to gather a little bit of experience. That's not much, but this is always welcome. Blossoms. Those guys have a pretty good agility stats, so that's why it's a little bit hard to run away from it. Hey, hello Nightshade. I hope you're having a great day so far, and I hope that the remainder of your day goes as well, or even better. How are you doing? Thanks for the good luck. Always appreciate it. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Nope, never take fight against the Granarist. This guy is mean. Alright, hit point wise, we're good. Right, so let's go pay a visit to Nerf. Oh no, what's happening again? Hey, that's Leo. Alright, you were bad and you need to be spanked. Ow. But that is why we did this. So Grizz is doing his best. And now he's useless. Okay, let's concentrate a little bit. Why did I do hers? I mean, that does not matter. G4, you will do D-band, and you can do crosscut. We will try to keep Chaz alive a little bit longer, but it is not the point. Normally we should finish this fight with only go again, Rune and yeah, there we go. Bye, Chaz. The next AoE will probably dispose of Demi, unless he decides to be like that. Let's do macro instead. Demi attacking by valiantly. So the macro system is quite neat. In this case, what I'm doing is alternating between a healing macro and an offensive macro. But each time you do the healing macro, the character will target the one where it will be the most beneficial to heal. In this case, it will always be Rika, but still that's very neat. If, for example, Chad was alive, Rika will spend her time trying to heal him, and that is not what we want, because that will expose Rika to many problems. Oh, no more double slashes. That was a little mistake, but nothing too bad. At that point, I just need to focus on defending from Rika, and that is not required anymore. Oh my god. The artist Gametal did the cover of Zeus Battle Music at the banger. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I don't know why there are 3 asterisks. I do think maybe it's because you pasted the link and I don't allow link in my stream. But whatever the reason, that's probably a very good reference. I'm taking the notes right now to go check it. There we go. Right, so first visit in outer space. Wow, this has become a science fiction game. It's a science fantasy game. Woohoo. And here we meet with Ran, the maker and destroyer of runs. The reason is simple. The android have the very essential skill, which is named Barrier. Barrier boost your defensive power against magic. And it's important in this game because a lot of the bosses will possess very strong spells that can kill you if you're not protected or leveled enough. Of course, you do understand that this is a run, so we will never get close to being leveled enough for surviving those. So plasma clock and ceramic shield, there we go. Yeah, and the graphic suit, okay. So Chaz will equip the psi shield and the plasma field. Where's the plasma field? Okay, I get it. Okay, sorry, confusion. There we go. Now we do some macros. Ran attack. Rune does rock. Rest attack. Human, Trigger. Jazz will do 2. And we got, yep, what's that? And next we'll go to Curran. So story-wise, the reason why we try to go to Curran is I agree with Jazz, something's going on. Yikes! Oh, yeah, looks like it will be a crash ending. And the wing you win though is very unfortunate. We'll be fine. So we'll be landing into cutscene planet Desolis. I call it that way because many of the essential plot point in the game will happen on this planet. And here we meet the true space pope of the galaxy, Raja. Raja is the archetype of a priest. He has all of the very useful technique and skill to heal us. He has the very strong holy fire that he can use, or saint fire, I don't recall, which could be useful. The problem with Raja is that he's unidimensional, and as such, he will be specialized, for example, in healing, but near the end of the game we need a more versatile character, so that's why it is not the best choice for a run. It's a feeling I have, and my feelings are always good. Get it? No. Land Rover. Whee! There we go. I love doing that. Have a chat with. Hey! Look! A bartender that has information. Woohoo! Yes. Alright, we put Raja in the front row. We remove him of everything because him being strong is not really something that we want to have. That was meant. Now we use the Land Rover to go over to Tyler. Yay! Here we heard a rumor that a spaceship was located somewhere, so we need to find it. It's underneath that grave. Yay! Smooth. No. Trash can is not available. All right, just making a small stop here, and then we'll be going back to Materia. The reason why we do so is that we'll be making a detour to get a sub quest. That sub quest will be very much helpful in getting a few levels for our friend Chaz, who's lacking currently. Of course, the others will benefit from it as well, so that's good, but yeah, still. Since we have 4 permanent party members right now, no spoilers here, but Bran, Rune, Rika, and Chaz are assured to get to the end of this game. We do need to get a little bit of levels for them. So we'll be picking another hunter mission, the Fisher of Fear. Oops, cancelled. There we go. Alright, so Eddie here will reveal to us that her son has fallen into the fissure that is right in front of her house. That's a parent's nightmare, of course. So now we need to find the son himself. ambushed by those guys. I feel sad. Come on. Shoes. Hmm. We're on the good path, I think. Raja, don't die, don't die. Oh. Well, Raja is dead. Look, he's back alive. Oh boy, is that the sun? Right, so we need barrier to go up. Blessing, is it blessing? Yes, blessing. If it can, so far so good. If it doesn't, well, we tried. And defense for Chaz. Saner up, right. Blessing up, sweet. Defense power. So Blessing is a much more stronger version of D-Ban. So that is why it's very interesting. Why did I do you with that guy? I'll need to redo that. So Flare, you do G-Watt, you will double slash, and defense is a choice. There was a kid underneath the slime. So far so good. Right, so first of all, equip Ren with the pulse laser, and next we get out. And now we'll be headed to Q-Run. Alright, so this is the artificial satellite who's responsible in giving energy to Zealand, the other satellite that we visited where we got... Yeah, I need to redo those macros, that's true. Alright, so macro C, we thought we'll do... Boom, we'll do G4. Chaz does 2, Brand, Raja, use the wood game. Rika can do Jirez. And Ren, we don't care healing for 2 reasons. First of all, no technique will be able to heal him. He's an android, and as such, any res technique will not be able to heal android. The second reason is that he has a very good defense already, and since he's an android, he will auto-regen by 2 hit points each time we take a step. So he'll be back to full health in no time. So we'll be going through this place and grinding Chaz to level 17. He's 16. At level 17, Chaz will learn the G2 technique, which is the medium light spell, and that will be very useful. Ren can use a recover. We're not totally merciless. Miss. Hmm. Oh, that's a good fight. There we go. Just need to go fast. Whoa! And chances level 17. How convenient. It's not unusual to get to bottom here. We'll run away. Simply because we have used a lot of resources and we just need a chance to be level 17. Fun, guys? Oh, you want to die? Fine, I will happily oblige. Okay, so that's less good. Let's go with that then. Iron. Welcome back. That's the other very convenient property of Android. They will always be revived after the battle. So this means, in this case, that if they messed up the end of the battle, they will be missing the experience point. Okay. But that removes the needs to always revive them, which is quite useful. You might have seen that I've used a lot of TP. This is nothing to worry about. And we made it to the bottom. Wait. Just need to access the control to get something in the shadows. Better gear ourselves down. Raja wear the frame mantle, a Psy shield, and the Psy circlet. Other Chasman rune we got Raja. We use the rune to revive Raja. We will then do Sar twice. Oh. There we go. Next we do macro 8, which will be useful in case something goes very wrong. There and Saner. There we go, we're set. We just need to have a chat with who the heck is that? That's huge! Barrier, you will do Jiwata, you need to do Saner, and you need to do Blitzing. So Dark Force 1 is a pretty interesting boss. You do a lot of useful skill. He's not very hard per se unless you're careless. You do, there we go. Round number 2. Jiwat, you will do double slash, and you need to throw in a Taraksha early, but that's fine. We'll be doing 7 rounds in total of unbridled aggression, and after that only Chaz and Ren will remain alive for the exact same reason that we had some fights where we choose to keep, for example, Rune or Rika. We need them to get a lot out. Could you stop that? Or perhaps not. That will give them a very big boost in XP, which is always welcome at that point. Okay, I guess you're meant on soloing all of my characters, and this is fine. Uh-oh. Which round am I? Forgot to count. That might be a problem. Let's say we are on round 6. I'm taking a big bet here. Defend, you do recover. Can throw a double slash. And Jerez on Jazz. Okay, still fine. Doing this fight on instinct is not a good idea. Defense, use a Plasma Claw and Psy Shield. First rocket. There they go. So now we need to finish this. And I really hope that it will not take too long. Hey, it's as if I knew what I was doing. This is so irritating though. Just little that happens from time to time. I don't know why. Regardless, we got rid of Dark Force, so everything is fine in this world and the world is safe. Pretty easy, eh? Uh-oh. Fine, we do have something else to do. Remove everything from Raja, re-equip the Psy Shield and the Psy Circlet, and next, we need to get out of the satellite and go back to Desolus. First of all, step on the healing pad. Next, we got out of Tyler and use the Ice Digger. The Ice Digger is the strongest vehicle you can have. Able, of course, to destroy ice, but also able to do a negation sphere, which is an extremely strong power of the vehicle itself, allowing you to insta-kill the enemies in front of you. And that is useful because some battle can be dangerous on this planet, so you need to be careful. Against 4 of those, it's a better idea to actually kill them. And against 3 of those, same goes. Other than that, we made it to 8. Maybe we'll be able to witness Raja's superpower. We'll see. Yes, check it out. Raja is so good he can actually pass through wall. Wow! And fall sick, but that's totally unrelated. So story-wise, we lost Raja, who's currently sick, and we heard that a girl of exceptional courage and power is right here. So we'll be rescuing her, we hope. That's her, but there's some kind of nasty trees in front of the Garrick Tower. Now, The game does not hint that, but this is not a battle you can win, because the tree will always grow back and wear you out unless you run away. All right. So now Kira, because that's her name, will tell us that we can get information from a guy, a wizard that is 2,000 years old. And she asked us to go to the Esper Mansion. So that's where we are headed. Failure. If we fail to run once again, okay, that's fine. So we will apply the first rule of a GRPG. If you enter a holy place, there's sure to be treasure abound in some kind of room or treasury. So we pilfer the treasury and we'll be headed to the center of this place. Here we'll be having a revelation. The revelation is that the wizard Lutz is in fact the same wizard that appeared in Phantasy Star 1, and as such he did not survive 2,000 years. That would be ridiculous. But he stored his memory and skill into this floating ball, and every once in a while, if the chosen one appear, he will get access to this. And in this case, that's our friend Rune, so that explains why he's this uber strong wizard. Fine, so redo the order. We do Ren, Kira, Rune, Rika, Raja. Yeah, okay. Equip Rune with the Reflect Robe, and now we do some macro. Ren attack. Rune does Ewan, the rest attack. Yeah. Macro B, Rune does Jigra. Ren attack, the rest attack. Yes, Macro H, Rika does Disrupt, Jazz, Air Slash, whoa, Ren attack, Fly knee, I said Fly knee and attack, yes, Macro G, Rune does Jigra, yep, Jazz Air Slasher, Ren attack, Kira will do Gra and Rika attack. And F, Rune does Ewan, Kira Javoy, Ren Flare, the rest attack. Let me just check right here. Alright, we're set. We are counting Mies, because it's faster to actually take the Ice Digger to Mies from here. Down from the Esper Mansion. Alright. Is there something that I forgot to do? Whatever. So first of all, enter here. We'll go once again applying the first rule of a GRPG, which is to pilfer its treasury, and now we'll be returning back to Espermention, the Gumbius temple. What am I saying? So we need to borrow the Eclipse Torch, which will allow us to enter the Garbeck Tower and maybe solve the never-ending blizzard that is affecting Deserys. So, come on, give it to us. Uh-oh. Oh no, not again. I swear, each time that I play this game, those guys appears and do the same thing. Oh. Well, no matter. Entering the city nearby, Jute, we're going here to uphold our equipment. We need to sell a lot of stuff, and after that we'll be buying some new armor. So, the Cyro can go, Silver and go like that. Now we need to sell the plasma sword. We keep the ceramic sword. Yes. The list is not the same as usual. It's why I refer to a document to help me. One of those, silver mantle, Leho rod. I'm kind of confused now. But whatever. Oh, is why. Okay. Where did I forget to? Whatever. So equip this and that. Rika will get the reflect mail as well. Kira equipped the plasma field and the psi shield. And we Ryuka out of here. Okay, makes sense. Next we'll be headed to the weapon plant, because if our main characters get an uphold, that means Ren needs one as well. Bum, 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 bum. Ow. That's a bit mean. Kira is the second most valuable lady in the game. Reason being that she knows. Wait a minute. Let's go with that. She's second best in many categories. For example, second best in healing skills and second best in attacking spell. And as such, she complements a lot of the characters. So that is why we prefer her over, for example, Raja. Unfortunately. Wow, Chaz is getting quite a beating there. Oh no, don't lower my dexterity, what will I do? Well, simple. Oh, that's rough. Being ambushed is very common, especially since you are not very over-leveled compared to what you are supposed to be, of course. Hence why we get a rough time with many enemies. I'll probably change macro for these guys. Vault seems to do a lot of damage against me. Now, what is neat with Medis, the skill that Kira has, is that first of all, it's a healing spell, which means that we don't deplete her TP pool once we use it. Quite convenient. Also, since it's a spell and not a technique, it allows you to use it on all of the characters, meaning that even Bran can benefit from a Medis. And that makes it quite convenient because if you focus on getting Kira as a support character, then she really shines out. That is why we removed her weapon and gave her two very good shield instead. Apology. So we get the gear, we get the armor, 5 repair kit. We need to equip Ren, remove the reflect robe, and we get out. Alright, so we're going here to get a few very interesting items. First of all, we sell the reflect robe, the spaced armor, and the ceramic gear. Next, we'll be buying 1 Phantasy robe and 1 flame sword. And there we go. So Ice Digger will be visiting the Climate Center. We will not finish it though. The only reason why we go here is to get a very neat upgrade for our friend. You will? Yeah. You will, G1 will be more useful. Double flash, and you can do cross cuts. It's the exact same kind of enemy that we met at the top of the not the Gerbek Tower, the Ledia Tower on Matavia, but since we are much more stronger, it's not very dangerous. There we go. Oh, little mistake. This is fine. There's a weapon that I needed to keep, the napalm shot. Ram attack, Rika will use the flame sword. There we go. Aruna, Flying Chaz attack, and keep on attack. Now we return back to the south. And we use the Ice Digger to go into the Mist Valley. And we'll be spending a bit of time here. Could you stop, please? Probably not. So during that time, you can use channel point redemption, or you can ask me anything. It will be a free buy, and I will happily answer your question. We'll be grinding here a little bit to get appropriate levels for our characters. So we need to remove everything from her. So we visited this place for two reasons. The first one is to get the best weapon for Rika, so we'll be getting the Silver Tusk, which is a very strong clan, not the strongest in terms of physical power, but it also adds celestial damage to her attack. And funnily enough, a lot of the enemies in this game are actually weak to holy damage. What a convenient thing. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. This is fine. Good. Alright, so we have two more thresholds to watch. The first one is Jazz being level 23, after which we will do the same thing that we did with Kira, which is to put him in the front row and hope that it goes down soon. And the same goes for Rune at level 26. I did not want her to run away, but as you can see, level 22 for Chaz, 25 for Rune, 27 for Rika. Will be getting her much higher than that. Level 31 will be a very good threshold. That will allow us, in fact, to learn a few skills that would be very helpful for the rest of the game. Usually, we will continue on with the game already, but since this is a demo run, if I may, we're taking extra safeties to make sure that we can successfully finish this run. Come on, Chaz, make us proud. No, that's a good start. Oh no. He's still alive. Fair. Bye, Jazz. Oh no. Okay, so that is Ren getting a level, that's fine. Jabez on yourself. Don't really care about Rune at that point. He should get his level pretty soon, so that's okay. There we go. Rune will undergo the same treatment as everybody else. That way, Bran and Rika will be benefiting from the rest of the experience point. We do things like this simply because at that point, Rune has learned the most efficient skill he will need to. And Rika and Bran will have a much more bigger impact through the game than the other two. So, and the other three. So that is why it's not a problem if Rune does not get XP afterward. After all, he's mostly a DPS guy. He does damage a lot, and that's it. Level 28 for Rika. Kira can have the silver crown, the Psy shield, defend the robe, and maybe the plasma field. She had the reflect shield. There we go. Chaz can wield a ceramic helm and reflect mail. Okay, he already had those. Oh no. Bum bum da la. I need to heal Rikai. I'll do it right after this battle. She's not vulnerable even if she only has 21 hit points. Any one of those guys make for a pretty low experience gain. Alright, that's level 13. Yeah. One more level plus a little bit more XP. What do we have here? A Trimate. Interesting. Bum 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 bum. Now 9,000 until the next level. Now if I get good encounters like those, and not like those, Mini. If battle should probably turn 31. Good. A few more monsters and we'll be able to get out. Come here. Come here, little monsters. Our time. The random encounters are pretty hard to predict, in fact. There are areas where they will be fairly standard and you'll get many of those, and sometimes you may get very good walk like Widget did, which is neat, but not really helpful when you desperately need monsters. Alright, that's enough. Let's go. Ice Digger. Oh, wait. We will not be going there yet. You can see my party is pretty much banged up, so we need to take care of them. First of all, re-equip the 2 size shields, the reflective robe, and the size circlet. There we go. Rika will get the plasma claw and the silver tusk. Chaz, we need to remove your sword. Kira equip the black shield, and Ren has the good weapon. So Ren, Kira, Loon, Rika, Chaz. There we go. So now we can go back to Jude. Oh, we can sell the Lego Slasher, which I did not sell earlier. Grafitsu can go, the Ceramic Mail as well. Ceramic Shield, the Wolf Laser, and the Ceramic Sword. There we go. So now we can buy a few Tri-Made. 8 of those. And we'll get a Lego sword for Shaz. Best weapon in the game for a long time, so that would be helpful. There we go. So now reduce some macro. Kira with the bra, we got slash, flare, attack, and macro B. Kira does healing, yep, grand flare, and the rest back. There we go. And now finally we can go into the air castle. Let's roll. The air castle. That's the longest dungeon you'll find in this game. It's a dungeon that is made to be played in 2 parts. We need first of all to neutralize the triplets. Those guys are located at the top of the castle, and the main problem with them is that they are blocking the access to the basement. So if you don't kill them, you'll never get access to the basement where Lashik is actually hidden and waits with the Eclipse torch. We'll be running away from pretty much all of the battles, save for a few. Oh, you dare do damage to us? This calls for vengeance! Right. Please don't kill Will. The reason why I say this is very simple. Rune is currently the only character who's able to revive the others. That's a little problem. That put a lot of pressure on Rune. In a regular run, this guy is very much vulnerable to down die please, even if he's in the third position. We put him here because, all in all, he still has a better defense than Rika by a lot, and that means less healing overall. But if he dies, now that's a problem. We do have a few items who are able to revive character, but not a few. And ouch! I'll do that. We will not get another revival specialist until Chaz get to level 25. So you might say, okay, but why don't you bring him to level 25 now? Well, there is no need. This dungeon is not dangerous enough so that we absolutely need to have 2 revival characters. And Rune can survive pretty much all of their battles alone. Not alone, but you get the idea. Okay. Ambushed by those guys, this is merely annoying. The Dimension Worm is not a dangerous battle. What's more, if you choose to take it, that's not a battle that will pay well. We're talking about maybe 700-800 XP max. Compared to the other battles where you can get twice as much or even more, most of the time, that's mostly a time loss, especially consider that you can run away pretty much safely against the Dimension Worm. The guy to the left though, that's another story. He's pretty quick, and that is why most of the time it is advisable to dispose of him rather than trying to run away. I do not need to take those battles. That was great. Okay. Let's go with G then. Luckily, in this dungeon, if you are outside the walls, there are no monsters, and the devs were actually kind enough to include 2 healing pads. So that helps a lot, because like I said, this dungeon is quite long. Getting to the top of the castle can take a full half an hour if you are unprepared, and I just blink my macros. Nice. Now that we are at the top, just start, make sure everybody's healed. We will give the... Ooh, wait. We need to have the plasma field, plasma shield. Right, so Kira, there we go. You will have that, and Rika will have the plasma field over the plasma claw. Now that we have everything, let's go. Those guys are not very strong. It's mostly a technical fight. We want Barrier to go first. You will do Yuan, you will do Jigra, you will do Saner, and you will do Air Slash. The trick in this battle is that this is quite bad. Oh boy, what's happening now? We have a dire situation in our hands, and I'm not even kidding. Right, solve you on her. You will you need to wait. You will Jerez yourself, you will Jigra, and you will Air Slash. That was quite rough, so they will counter with Thunder Blast. Okay, fine. So you need to redo Barrier, you need to do Yuan and Saner. Okay, Barrier up, that's good. Yuan. Saner, so Ren will die, that's fine. Yuan. Jerez on Kira. Oh, that could have been way worse than it was. Shift yourself. And this round. Right, so we need to kill them at the same time, because otherwise, as you've seen, they can do a lot of damage to solo characters, and that will quickly become a problem. Plasma Cloud with the Plasma Field, equip the Plasma Field with the Reflect Shield, step on the healing pad, and go back to the beginning of the dungeon, because now that the triplet has been disposed of, we have access to the bottom of this castle. Now, as you've seen, I'm over-leveled in some field. I'm supposed to be quite comfortable in the run, and the game managed to throw me off balance by a mile. It was very dangerous. Luckily, I was able to bring that back, but still. Nah, not interested. Chaos Sorcerer are the same kind of opponent we met into the airship when we were sailing to Zealand. So, same kind of skill, technique, and so on. They added a few deadly skills to his array, so that's quite bad. And they don't give as much XP as they were worth. So it's not a really worthy battle anymore unless you don't have any other way to heal yourself to revive your character. For example, if you used a Moon Dew or a Soul Dew like I did, it's actually interesting to take that fight. However, since I'm over-leveled currently, I choose to run away from those battles because it's not really worth it at that point. It's always a matter of waiting the consequences. You can get a quick battle and dispose of the Chaos Sorcerer and get the rare loot, which is all beneficial, but he can also go before you, throw a Tendel, which will do a lot of damage to your party, and you end up having only the XP. So that's like, okay, was it worth it? Not really. Hence why each time you decide to take a battle, you need to evaluate if it's worth it or not. We saw a lot of those now. But we're done with the basement. Kira is level 1. I think she's still 28. If that's the case, that may be a problem. We got a bonus Moondu. That's good. Yeah, she's still level 28. Status, Kira. She only needs 2000 XP, so I'll take the time needed to grind her level, because at 29, Kira will get the very valuable Warla skill. It's basically the same, it's nearly the same thing as Raja's Blessing. So that is a very good defensive boost. And that is very useful because the next boss battle, everything needs to be planned. So if I take a turn to actually put on defensive measure by Rika while she is supposed to do something else, that's a little bit of a danger. So we got Warla, excellent. No need to grind. We can go here. Now, once we reach here, we heal. You can take one. You as well. You as well. There we go. Chaz will wield the flame sword. What? Okay, this is fine. And we do some macro. So macro A, everybody goes. Air slash. You do Nafoy and you do Yun. There we go. Ren uses the Psycho one. And recover, crosscut. No. Sheik is vulnerable against fire, so that is why it's mostly recommended to do fire spells and skill. Recover, wound does the foy, Rika, double slash and Chaz, crosscut. Everything is set. Let's open the chest. Oh no, this torch is a fake. Rika goes past, kill him. We are happy. And the big bad evil guy, aptly named BBEG, appears. First of the boss battles that can destroy you if it decides to put his mind into it, so yikes. Alright, let's go. We need to put up the barrier. You will do Warla. You will do Nafoy. I need you to do Saner. And you can start with Gitu. Barrier up, that's good news. And Warla up, excellent. Another gate, quite rough opening. So we will recover. You will use a Stardew. You to do Nafoy. You will shift Chaz, who will then do crosscut. Possession, we've got a bonus round. Excellent. There, you will do Yun. So there's a little trick in this game. The way it works, if a character is asleep and he ends up being woken up by himself, like Rune did, he will actually lose his speed bonus, so that may become a problem. Not really, but you get the idea. There will be fight where we will, instead of healing and continuing the fight, we'll take the time for Rika to redo her Saner buff. In this fight, it's not very bad, especially since it's room, because he can attack after. It's not like he has a deep impact into the battle like healing the other characters or doing a ton of damage. He has a combo attack with Kira, so that's good. Reinforce, alright. He put up a magic barrier, so we neutralize him like that. And we pound him to death. The fact that room was slower because of the possession made this situation, because usually Lashik will reinforce when he's at a certain hit point threshold. And what you need to do is on the first round you neutralize his shield, and on the second round you finish him. The main problem that happened this time around is that since Rune was slow, they attacked a little bit later, so that is why. Attack, clear, attack, defend, and defend. There we go. Macro B, Bren uses the Eclipse Torch. Rune even, yeah. Kira will do Destroy. We got Disrupt and Chaz Air Slash. There we go. And Macro B, Bren raises Barrier, Chaz Browse. We got Attack, Rune Beam, and Kira throw a red. There we go, where's it? So now Ryuka back to moves. And we use the Eye Digger to finally get into the Garabek Town. Chaz is level 24, which means he's on the verge of learning Reaver. Fun thing, we'll have to fight enemies on the way to the top. Let's take this opportunity then to gather some XP for our friend. Why those guys decided to be really annoying. There we go. That took a long time. My rule of thumb since the last dungeon is to heal all of the character who gets under 100 hit point, because there's a very big chance on the next round they may die, so it's not worth it. I apologize in advance if the bitrate goes down and you see some very bad picture, but that's the way Meat Tower goes. Oh, power shield. Meh. There's only one of those, so I'll take the time to run away. If there were more, I will then use macro E that we prepared for this exact reason. Do love seeing those yeah formation, as the hack and lift actually gives a good amount of XP. They are a little bit fast though, and they hurt. But that's the way I like it. Right. Passing through. Nah. Ow. Nah. I'm not using Medi's follow anymore. I'm spreading the healing. Because the boss at the top of the Garbeck Tower will require us to use Medis a few times. So now, battling those guys, especially since the little Judas, remember the second boss that we fought, are quite fast. What's more, they have a tendency of doing a lot of skills and technique that will boost their defense or their speed and so on. The only thing where they will remain vulnerable is actually their magic defense. I don't know why, but that is what we'll use with Macro B. And it's a quick and efficient way to dispose of them. Nice, a game where zombies actually give a good amount of XP. The Radin. Ouch, they can do force flash as well, which... Alright, bye-bye bitrate. Annoying. Yeah. Now remember what I said about Ren. Since he's an android, he can auto-heal. That is quite convenient since he's pretty strong. Actually, we don't need to care about him that much. Wow, we see a lot of those guys. Oh no, Chaz cannot do his skill anymore. What a nightmare. Well, no matter. It's not like we were relying on him, actually. Ah, those guys. Okay, we could not run away, so let's do that instead. We need the weapon that Rika is currently using to proc. What I mean by that is the Genocide Claw is a claw that can do insta-kill. And those guys are vulnerable to that. No, not yet. That's a shame, but man. So as you've seen, the Medis is also useful on Ren. If I use the G-Res on Ren, it will not work. Come on, guys. Ah. Once more. No? Okay, fine. Oh, bother. Come on. No? Okay. Come on, recap. Wow. The claw has decided to take a break. Well, that sure did not end in my favor. Rude. The main problem with the Garbeck Tower is once again, come on guys. Stop that. Okay, attack. You do water. You can throw in. You will attack and attack. Come on guys. Yeah. This is beginning to feel tiresome. Fine. 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 Ouch. Wow, game. Sailor. Shift. Funny that they never attack physically, and the last one will failure. Okay, fine. Nearly done with this place. Took a bit of time and there were a lot of encounters to deal with. Yeah! Oh, no, bad. Desperate before saying hello to this guy. Okay, hit point wise we're good. So Chaz will equip the leather shield, then the power shield, then the lake sword. There we go. I hope it will work. Psi shield plus reflect shield. There we go. Now we stayed, and now we prepare some macros. So recover. The rest of you guys will do damage. So double slash, rune Watt, and Kira you win. Yeah. Macro beam. Kira will do Medivh. Rune flare. Rune will do Nafoy. Macro E, Run Barrier. Kira uses a repair kit in case the boss decides to target our friend. Ah, that works. Sweet. Chaz does Reaver. Ren uses Trimate. The rest of you will do damage, so that's Double Slash and Rune Nafoy. Okay, fine. Macro G, Rune does Reaver. And we don't care about macro H. Let's go! Really angry Spider Bro. Yeah, yeah, first. Excellent. Just in time as well. Good. So you will do a flare, you will use a Stardew. Yeah. You, Nafoy, I need you to use a power shield and you can do cross gun. Do this that way because the power shield gives us a shift. Like a spell, offensive boost. So that's why it's useful. And now we macro. Each time Dark Force uses Lightning Shower, we will answer with macros. So we hope that is not too happy on that. Oh, Chaz has survived. That's quite rare. Shadow Breath is a very strong darkness spell on a single character, so that's why I'm quite surprised. Oh, he decided to go that way, eh? Oh, nice. Bonus round. So there, you will do Ewan, Nafoy, Double Slash, and Cross Gun. Bran being an android, he's immune against sleep and paralysis. So that's why it's very good. Shadow Breath on Kira, that's fine. So we do Macro B. Little Slime has appeared in chat. So come on guys, you have a chance to kill it. Please use !fight command. Shadow Breath on Ren, that's good. We'll be able to use macro A. The BBEG should die soon. So because I'm out of this. Got him. Alright, so we just heard that there's something ongoing that is much worse than Dark Force, and we might find an answer, an answer on a planet that is not visible currently. To see that planet, we will use a vehicle that is the aerofoil, which will carry us over water right here. And here we made Seth. Seth is the man, the myth, the legend, the most valuable character in the entire game. The guy is so strong, he's actually able to make the planet spin on his pinky. Can you imagine that? I sure can. Okay, so I did a little mistake. That's fine. Rune will do Jigra. Yeah. Brand attack. Chance air slash. We got disrupt. Set finish with corruption. Brand on spare. We got slash chance. Oh, Metal Slime has run away, chat. I'm disappointed. Grandma's are chance. Scott, there we go. We got double slash in room defend and self defend. There we go. So now we got to Ido and use the aerofoil, which is located right here. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm trying to get to a fortress that is on that island. Hence why I did the big detour. There we go. So this is a very hard place. Need to be careful about here. Spark. 2000. Okay, fine. We'll be grinding once again a little bit to get a comfortable caution for the remainder of the game. Don't do that. That's mean. 2000 where? Or approximately 6.5, 65. Okay, that was me, not you, but if you insist, I'll have to dispose of you. Oh, micro missile twice. Now that's very not cash money, but that's fine. Alright, let's say 2, so we are at approximately 8.5. Right, so 100. Valhalla Fortress is a place that is supposed to be visited into one of the end game sub-quest. So that's the very last mission you will get into the hunters. That should be around let's say 100 and maybe 20. Yeah, so that's a place you're supposed to visit at the end of the game, and this is why the monsters here are pretty strong. Alright, so that's 140, 160. Say 200. Oh, Spark did not hit me. $220. Okay, let's forget this was a battle actually. Ah, that's better. Let's go with that. If you make a wise choice. That was not a wise choice. So, this one then. Do you know Rimpa? Yoo-hoo! It's pretty rare that we use that skill actually. No idea. Twice! Wow! That's really mean. Oh, you know what will be fine. So hydrofoil into Soldier Temple again. Normally you go there after having Brown, Rika, Rune, and Chow. There we go. Now we can do some macro. So Seth can do Death Spell, Rika, Saner, Flare, and the what? Crossed up. There we go. Send attack, Bren uses a Trinate. We got double slash. Rune, Boy, Jazz, Air slash. Yay. And macro age. Seth does corrosion. We have to go through this place. Soldier Temple is a pretty easy dungeon. There's a few chests that will be getting here and there because they are worth it, but otherwise, meh. Very lucky to not have any encounters right now. That's quite a good walk. On the way to the top, Seth will command us for many things, which is quite nice out of him. Alright, let's try to run away. The flame newt are the one that we need to take care of, not because they are dangerous, but because they will stop us from running away. So rather than spending a lot of time trying to run away and fail, you dispose of them, and they pay fairly well. I overestimated the amount of energy that I have. This is fine, I'll still be able to finish the run, but oof, am I tired already. Well, not interested. But that was splendid. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Alright, let's take care of you then. And we made it to the top. So first of all, we need to remove everything from Seth because his equipment will stop him from being very fast. There we go. So now we heal. Chaz is on room. Seth does not need any kind of healing state. Save. Usually in the normal run we get here, and if we are level 27 we are happy, but sometimes it's 26. So 3 level more for Chaz will make a big difference. Let's not speak of the other characters as well. Right, so this crystal shows us the way to Rycross, and will be a... What's happening? Oh no, Seth! Let's go! Ah, don't have much of a choice, eh? Let's go. Oh. Alright, so, ouch. All right, I forgot to do the band, that's why. Just a silly mistake of mine. So you can do flare, you will do the band, that would be helpful, thank you, yes. You can do EFS and crosscut. If we're lucky, we will see. Ah, we were not lucky, that's fine. Okay, good. So macro B, sorry. We have a macro set for every kind of situation, so that's good. Let's go. The Best case scenario here is that Rika gets many single attack on her. That's best. Uh-oh. Uh-uh. So that's kind of bad. Not very bad though. Arrows. If Rune is the one waking up character with arrows, it does not dispel their Saner buff. So Ephes and Karaska. Let's try to have oh, that would have been neat. Yeah. Really hope that it stopped doing corrosion now, please. Shadowbind, that's something else. So, Flare, I need you to do Saner. You will do. You can do Tendo, yes, and I will use you as a. Ouch. That was mean. Flare, yeah. Double slash. I need you to use Stardew. And why don't you, yeah, crossbow. Ouch. Recover, cross. Oof. Okay, I did a very big mistake. Yep. Alright, so trying to run away from a boss battle is always a bad idea. Keep that in mind in every game. That's very much something stupid that you must avoid doing. Free heal. Wait. So now that we are on the right road, there's something that needs to be taken into account. Almost all of the battles here has the potential to kill us, and that's not an understatement. There are many very dangerous combo of enemies that you can meet. So we want to be lucky, of course. God Sword, and next Ryuga out of Silence Temple. After that we use the Hydrofoil at the top of the third page. The Hydrofoil is the fastest vehicle available, so that's it. Here we make a beeline for a weapon. We need to be fast, and we hope that we won't meet. Okay. Now that's pretty bad, being ambushed by those guys. That's sweet. Got him. The God Rod is a very useful item, as you'll see through the run. So I need to do a little bit of setup, and I'll be explaining after. Oh yeah, now I remember. Rune Flare, Rune, Noir, Chat. There we go. Rika will do Jassar, Rune. Recover, Chaz, use the God Rod, and Rune will do what? There we go. Macro D. Something went well, so G-Res, Rune does what? Chaz, Crosscut, there we go. Macro E, everything went well, so we can hack away our content. Crosscut, there we go. So now, Innis. Save and go back inside, and now we climb the top of the tower. The God Rod is an extremely useful weapon, not in our hands, although it's a bit strong. But the main advantage of the God Rod is that once used in a battle, it will do the same thing. Oh. Yeah, no. Let's go with that and hope and pray. It will do the same. Eliminate not working. That's annoying. It will do the same kind of damage as not damage. Come on, guys. Okay. Okay, that could have been way worse. So using the God Rod in battle will do the same effect as doing Jizzard. There we go. Alright, Devars, first of the Guardian, he's a physical attacker, so we need to take that into account. No need for barrier, like I said earlier. Saner is much more important. God Rod and use the power shield. There we go. This is why we use the God Rod in the first round. There, now you will be banned, God Rod, and Crosscut. So this is a trick in dealing with this guy. He will always use disrupt arm if you use a skill or a technique against him. So in a way what we are doing is we are controlling the fight. Because if he ended up doing his physical against us, that would be a bad problem. His physical, his solo physical is quite strong and can kill one of our characters. Armoring, mothering, dithering. Now, you will wear this. You will use the mothering, you will use the dithering, and it is. Now we go back to Silence Temple. We'll be using the free heal and going into Courage Tower, which is the most dangerous of the two towers. There we go. So we need to make a few detours. Let's go. Ah. He went before us. Same. 999. The illusionist here gives us I think it's a Stardew. Oh no. I made did not work on Ren. What am I doing? I'll need to discard stuff. Ow! Got him. Got him. I need to redo that one. I'm fairly sure that I needed to do disrupt because it doesn't make sense otherwise. Ouch! But it does not matter. So, if the Vars was all about physical damage, this one is all about magical damage. So this fight will go different. We first need to have barrier up. We don't need to worry about physical damage. God Rod in case something goes wrong, and the power shield. Barrier up, that's good news. You win. Ouch. There we go. So now we can begin destroying the enemy. Let's go with Macro B anyway. Cross cut. Ah, thunder. Thunder will do a good amount of damage on chest. This is why Macro D actually exists. If you get Macro E, you sing happily and you go with Macro E. Yeah. We're still okay for one round at least. Cross cut. Okay, now we need to heal. Losing time because we had a lot of encounters into the tower. Oh, nice. The only character who needs to be worried about the Flyly is Rune, in fact, since he's a Disloyal, that will do a good amount of damage on him. Not yet. That went close, way too close to my taste. Algo Ring, I need you to have a guard claw instead of the guard shield. You will have the guard shield and the plasma field. And next, Ryuka to Silence Temple, where we will have a pretty lengthy. So I'll be taking this opportunity for a small break. just in time. Hey, welcome back. You got to experimentation. I did not said Gambius Temple. I said experimentation. Please, thank you. Very, very, very little detail. It's actually just one tile faster to go to the left than to the right to get to the center room here. Meh. Now you learned. Now you know. And you'll never be able to go the other way around. Sacred Sword LCDM. That's another link with Phantasy Star 1, if I recall. Now, here in the dungeon, all of the character benefits from the XP, not only Chaz. So each time you kill, you will see each got 1000 XP. So the other 3 outside benefits from the XP as well. That being said, this is not at all a safe place to grind, so don't get into your idea that you can safely stay here forever. Simply because there's no way for you to get out until you get to the sword. And if you die, it's game over. So that would be a terrible idea. So those are the heroes of the first and second, I think, maybe, Phantasy Stars. And we saw Alice, so Alice is officially one of the Guardians of the Galaxy. So, wow! Metaverse! And Chaz is now uber strong in gain 30 level and in can... no, that's not true. We only get his best weapon, but still. Meat. So if you take the time to search here, you will not find Raja anymore. Oh, that's kind of weird. You will know soon enough. So first of all, sell stuff. We need to sell everything that is not helpful anymore. So, Genocide Claw, a leather shield. Okay, that's fine. Here, the Psy Circlet, Laco Dagger, Cyber Suit, and the Plasma Claw. Laco Sword. Since Chaz got his best sword, the Gar Sword is not more useful. Else Gear, Adwood Cane can go as well. Laco Circlet. Thermic Helm, we can sell the Guard Shield, can we? Yeah. And that's it. Now we buy 3 Soldier. Can't even get a 4th one. And all of this are dues we can afford. Even take 1 moon due because I feel it. And now every character that has helped us through the game will join us back to help us against the big evil of this world. That's so convenient. And as the game has given us only 5 rings, we need to pick a character. And frankly speaking, The Motivian are really lacking by a lot. Hello, detested hunter. So the best character is Kira by far. Sorry guys. Fate order: Ren, Kira, Rika, Chaz, and Rune. Next, Kira will use the Psychron, Reflect Shield, and Plasma Field. And now we do State and Macro Age. Yeah. So Rika disrupt the Chaz attack. Ren uses the God Rod. You two do you. Reaver randomly uses a Trimate. I do not use the single one. That's fine. Rune and Foy, Kira Ewan, and Rika does Saner. What a weird macro. So this is set up. So we need to do. You do Saner. You do Wala. You use the Power Shield, and you can. Know what straight away. This is healing macros, so you use a Stardew. Recover, you use the God Rod, Crosscut, and know what will do. Macro C is macro offensive. In fact, it's full offensive. Crosscut and there we go. And Macro B is offensive but restrain. There we go. So flare, attack, and you win. Now that we are set, we step on the healing pad, and after that we go back mile. So once again, I apologize because the bitrate will take a big hit in a few moments. There we go. So if you have used any kind of drugs, I really apologize because you will get a very big trip here. That is not something that I need to say into the marathon, that being said. Now that I realize what I'm saying, oh my god. But it's true, this place is so trippy. Let's go with that. Hey, that word. We are not forced to do battle with the guys here, but many of them will stop us from running away. So you have the choice of either trying to run away and be blocked or kill them. Chaz, you have one job and you failed spectacularly. We still like you, but not by a lot. Okay. Ouch! That hurts. Got him. Ding, doo, 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 doo. Oops, wrong target, so we wasted a medis. That's not very bad. From this point on until the rest of the game, we can encounter what we call the mini Dark Force. The Prophilos are especially strong. Kind of a bonus guy, you don't want to fight them ever. That was probably the best the edge I've got by a mile. That's so irritating considering that into the speed run you want to have those kind of dive and you don't have it. So that's like, again, you're kidding me, right? Flare, Kira will do Nefoy, Rune will do Nefoy as well. We got double slash, I said double slash. Ooh, that was quite some menu. And macro H is emergency. Something went very bad. Kyramides, Ren will do flare, and you will do Saner. Yay! We set. Let's go! This is it. So if you have any kind of luck remaining, you wish to spam the chat, or whatever, this is it. This is the moment you've been looking for, as we'll be battling Profound Darkness. Let's go. Thank you, Kizirino, for the load of luck. The ton of luck. Ton of luck. That's awesome. Alright. All buffs are up. Sweet. Shadow Breath on Kira. She survived. Nice. Okay. So, Flare, you do Medis on yourself. You use the Power Shield attack, and you win. The objective is to kill this guy, but not deplete our stock, because that's not where the damage will count. Fire Breath on Kira. Wow. You win. Ray Breath on. Okay, fine. Guy has decided to be very gentle this afternoon. Fire Breath on Brim, excellent. Let's go with the same macro just to make sure that Kira's full. Wow. Seriously now, what a good phase one. It will probably phase out. There. So now we need to ramp up the damage, because he'll be casting a few more AoE spells that will do a good amount of damage. So we will validate the run by doing Grand Cross. It's only for display though. Okay. Distortion. Ow. So recover. Use the God Rod, you will Jessar, you will Air Slash, and Tendo. The idea here is that the longest time you spent into that phase is very detrimental for the last phase. Once again, everybody. God Rod, Jessar, Air Slash, and Tendo. Once again. So you want to be able to speed up, and if he continues doing that kind of damage, it could mean trouble in the long term. Wow, physical against... Oh boy. Let's do that. Distortion. Chaz going first, eh? Okay. You're in good shape today. So we need to stop using GSR. So we'll be using Stardews instead. You can do Flare. Yeah, Stardew. Rika can do a physical because she has much more hit rate than Chaz. So her landing a hit is much more possible. And now the final phase. Right, so I'm not sure that we're full. Let's go with macro anyway, we're in good shape. This phase will always open with Megiddo, and you want it not to kill your cat. There you go. After that, the fight is on. Oh, bonus round! Yay! Okay, so flare, you do double slash, you do crosscut, and I need you to do arrows. Right. Yeah. Pretty rare that we get a bonus round in the third phase. Physical against Rika, that's me, but we're still in good shape. Okay. Wow. PD has decided to be gentle. Ah. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, nice. Yeah. As many physical or single attack as possible is always good news against those bosses. They are much more easy to recover from than an AoE. Oh, bonus round. Let's go. Ah, okay, bye, Chaz. Evil Eye against Rika. She's back. We'll need to Saner her, which is fine. Right, so Saner, Crosscut, and what is much more efficient than doing one of his skills. I mean, we will need to center back, Rika. Now that could be a big problem, so we'll need to do this manually. You use the guard rod, yeah. Okay. You do Saner. I want you to use a Stardew. Yes. No, I want you to use a Stardew. Chaz has a better speed than Room. And despite the Saner, there's a little chance that Profound Darkness actually outspeed the other characters. Physical against Kira. Bonus round. Alright. So, Flare and Foy, you do double slash. You'll do Ray Blade and what? We've done a ton of damage. Magneto. Kill. Oh, Rune dies. Shane. Okay, so you use Stardew, and you use a Soldew to bring back Rune. Ladies. Rika. Ooh, I got afraid for us again. He's got against Ram, that's perfect. So, Flare, you do middies on him. Double slash, Ray Blade, and no one. And just like that. Okay, so not too bad. Kind of the rust. A lot of things. I've taken a few notes so that I need to adapt. But yeah, I gave as an estimate 345, so getting ahead is quite convenient. Let me just check what I said to not be into the wrong. Oh, I said 330. That might be a little bit short. I'll need to inform them. Right. So, okay. All right. That's it for me for today. Fun game, fun game, fun game. Whoa, wait. Calm down. It has been a pleasure playing this. I hope that you had a lot of fun. Despite the grindy sessions, it was quite fun to actually power through this game. I fairly expect to be able to lower that time by a lot of time, and I need to check up something, but that was interesting. So, I'll be sending you over to BGGO2. He's currently suffering playing Ephemeral Fantasia. That will be a very fun way to torture him. As for me, thank you very much. Next stream will happen next week unless something changes, so I invite you to join my Discord if that is not the case. Otherwise, thank you for watching. It has been a pleasure playing this. I hope that you have had as much fun as I did, because I sure did, and I hope that I'll be able to see you soon, guys. Ta-ta!